Good morning, Gianluca. How are you?
Good morning, Bobby. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. You?
I'm doing well. Running a little behind today. Sorry about that. I
Okay, no,
have
no.
trouble with this new wiki page at Hyperledger. I still haven't found the calendar.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, and also, if you want to if you want to find some links, you should start from one that you already know, because
Yeah.
it's not easy to reach reach out another link.
So we don't take up so much time today, and since it doesn't look like anybody
Hmm.
else is going to
Hmm.
join, two
Okay.
things I wanted to cover today. Now that you're
Hmm.
here, it's actually three things. The first thing
Hmm.
was the quick card, which
Hmm.
I have no problem doing this weekend to see how it
Hmm.
comes out, but I just would need from you the best place to start with step-by-step instructions for how the system is now to get it up and
Hmm.
running. So
Okay.
if you could just send that to me, I can make it into a step-by-step for the workshop. And once that's done and you go over it and tell me if I did it right, we can advertise the workshop.
Okay, so it's the best place to step by step try the system. If you want to try the system, or if you want to, um, sorry, because
I want to try the system and then I want to input and question it for the workshop. So I think that's what the workshop should
okay,
do. We should have developers at the workshop who want to set up the system, put in their own information and test it. So in order to
okay,
do that, I would like to have a quick reference card for them step by step.
hmm,
So
okay,
if you send me a link to a GitHub that gives a step by step or a YouTube
hmm,
video, whatever the
hmm,
latest one is that has all the current stuff, I can get started.
okay. Maybe the YouTube video could be the
That's fine.
best. Uh, yeah.
Yep. I can take it step by step and slowly,
Hmm.
extrapolate the commands one by one. That's no problem.
Perfect. Okay.
And then the another reason for the call today was for the ebook, which
Hmm.
again, if people are writing and moving, I can send an email out or a Discord or LinkedIn chat.
Hmm.
All we need to do is once we get all the pieces together, is format it in Microsoft Word with
Hmm.
for a table of contents. And once that's done, so that you have a table of contents as your first page and links to all the sections, whether they're chapters or sections, whatever you call them, and then that's the format for Kindle Create. So if we
Hmm.
get everything into Word, I can format it so it can get imported right into Kindle Create. And then it's a matter of
Okay.
just doing your back cover, your front cover, and your intro information and stuff.
Hmm.
So that can get moving quickly once people
Okay.
start writing. So I can, handle that too. And then the other thing was for tonight. So usually I can, this is like so bad timing for me.
Hmm.
It seems every Wednesday night I have something to do.
Yeah. Okay. No
This
problem.
Wednesday though, I'll be able to come on to the call and
Hmm.
and talk, but I'm not going to be at my house. I'm going to be in someone else's office. So I'm
Hmm.
not going to sign up to be the mentor where I judge all of the
Hmm.
um, presentations. So I'll just
Hmm.
be there to support you for whatever you need.
Hmm.
So how are you coming along with the presentation?
Okay, yeah, I think like 8 hours, like or 9 hours to work on that,
Oh
and
no, that's too much time.
yeah, so yeah, I think it's enough. Can start after this call, and I start using my presentation and your presentation. I want to take the content from your presentation, considering that use images instead of text, and talk on images the text you wrote in presentation. This is the idea.
And also at the if you look at some of the slides, if
Mhm,
I took because what I basically did was just took your slide, your slide
mhm.
program and ran it through an AI engine and got the graphics.
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
I am not
I
that
can.
creative. I'm just that resourceful. So again, there's more images if you wanted, but they were just generic computer. And I thought
Mm-hmm.
that, you had such a nice clean presentation. I tend to
Mm-hmm.
over image my presentations. So I think it'll be a nice balance, between the two. Um,
Okay,
so what
okay,
was the other thing I
okay.
was oh, yeah, so if I took a point off of your slide, I usually summarized it in the notes. So that,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the slides will have not enough information. That's because there's probably a little note at the bottom for something
Yeah,
that you should say during the slide. And
yeah,
I
yeah.
find that
Oh,
when I
sorry.
give presentations, I use those note cards a lot. Well, because I
Mm-hmm.
present from, and here's another thing that I'm going to suggest. I present from PowerPoint because
Mm-hmm.
when you hit the slide program from PowerPoint, it gives
Mm-hmm.
you that console. So if you have
Mm-hmm.
two screens set up, you can have the
Yeah,
presentation going on your left screen and you can see the console on your right
yeah.
screen, and it has the control panel for you to go, what everybody's looking at, with the controls, right or left slide. Then it also has the next slide that's coming
Mm-hmm.
up and your
Yeah.
notes on that control panel. So I find that perfect because then you can look straight at the camera, see what everybody's looking at on the other screen, as well as the note cards and
Mm-hmm.
what's coming up next. So I would suggest once you're done creating it, exporting it to PowerPoint to give it through PowerPoint, but that's just me.
Yes, I totally agree. I totally agree,
I
and
can't stand
I
Google
know,
Docs.
yeah, I know that feature. Yeah, it's very, yeah, and also it's comfortable to have the notes and the next slide, the
Yep.
when you present. Yeah, yeah, I totally
Yeah, so
agree,
I would do
and
that one.
thank you.
Like if I find it easier to design
Mm-hmm.
and work and present, but you can't share it. You can't work together on it. So
Mm-hmm.
it's tough.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, too for
So yeah,
tonight.
yeah,
Yeah,
take the both of them, make one great presentation, and if you want
yeah.
to, I can send a Zoom. Well, I won't be able to do that until
Okay, no,
like
no,
if you
no
want to
problem.
present it, I'll
Mm-hmm.
be in the car at 2:30. I can, watch you present it if you want to give it live.
No problem. No problem.
Um,
And okay, about yeah, just 30 seconds about the book. Yeah, I wrote some notes, and to go ahead, I'd like to receive some feedback. I don't know if you want to read also
Absolutely.
very, yeah, very very quick, and because for me it's important that people wants to read that book, so it's
Yes,
important.
no, 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 definitely, definitely. Yeah. Well, again, this is and I think what's missing is some kind of corporate structure behind us, which I guess will
Mhm,
come in time. I
mhm,
don't know if we want to put that in a conversation for the next couple weeks to think
mhm,
about, maybe either using Ledger Academy or incorporating a
mhm,
new company or whatever, however you think this is going to flow. Start,
mhm.
brainstorming ideas on the future.
Yeah, yeah, I'm checking out the documents because the Founder Institute asked to double check all the documents before to accept to move forward. And I'm checking out. Yeah, they asked to create a C corp, and it's yeah like mandatory incorporating to go ahead to and
Does it have to be a
the
C corp? Can it be an LLC?
no C corp. They wrote C Corp, and C Corp. Yeah, you are expert in that kind of topic because I mean in Italy we are different um, companies structure, but C Corp is it seems like the smartest kind of
Okay.
company. Yeah, I think also, for example, if we want to create together that C Corp, I can do that also if I'm not an US citizen, but
Hi, Ed.
yeah, yes, I know. So I'm sure I'm comfortable.
And if we want to incorporate in Delaware, I have a mailing address in Delaware.
Okay, yeah, yeah, okay. It's okay. The deadline is 7th. Yeah, sorry. Let me check. The deadline is November 7.
No problem. We can definitely get a C corp. We just have to figure out what we want to call it, and I'm not sure if Nexus is a good idea, only because again, it's very
Is
oh,
that
very
one? Yeah, incorporating deadline, and also I'm reading the document
oh,
because
please
it.
share that with me. Oh, that's
Oh,
for the oh, okay. No, I know where that is. No, I got it. We can do this.
yeah,
Yeah.
but also, there are also other documentation. I mean, okay, sorry. In or
I have a
spring.
law firm. That's no problem.
Okay, okay. And they okay about the sorry, it's that one. Okay, warranty and collective. They talk about the 2.5% of equity for
Yeah, the
founder.
Met goes back into the Founders
Yeah,
Institute.
yeah, it's true, and I think more than one for the investor if they decided to invest in the company. Because yeah, I don't know if I remember I had a meeting in an incubator in Italy, and it's a small incubator, and they invest 50,000 euros. It's similar like $50,000, and
Mhm.
the investor asked the 10% of the company.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's like seed funding, and there's
yeah,
different types of way investors can get their money back, whether it's a revenue share later or they want a percentage in the company. And you want to kind of stay away, I guess, from percentages in the company with people you don't really know that well. Um, but
Y-
that's
y-
again a conversation for when it comes up. Um, but yeah,
yeah.
I will read through this stuff and we'll get started, and then we can, keep in the back of your mind what you'd want to call this if.
Do you want to schedule a call for this, or we can do later?
We
What?
can schedule a call for this, yeah.
Okay.
I
Uh,
again right now I'm just jammed up today, with stuff catching up
y-
from all the other
sure.
things
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was on.
sure, sure, sure. You can
I had baby
also.
brain. I'm
Yeah.
serious.
Sure.
There is such a thing as baby. When you are taking care of a baby, you cannot think about anything else. Your brain just goes blank.
Yeah, I imagine. I imagine. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, because it's a person. It's not
Yeah.
stuff or something else. Yeah,
Like,
it's a
oh, I'll hold
person.
the baby while she sleeps and be on my computer. Doesn't work like
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, but I agree. It's very important.
it was
Yeah,
fun.
when you can also send me a message or an email if you want to and propose some dates and time for that schedule, or now what you want. If you
Well, actually, what would work for me is probably if we just did a 10 o'clock right after our Monday call.
Okay, okay,
So then
so
I'll look at this stuff. I'll have time to go
mhm,
over it. And then when everybody else is off the call, if we
mhm,
want to, like, again, and we got to like figure out,
mhm,
who you feel should
mhm.
be, on these calls, or if nobody, whatever we think, so
Yeah,
like over the
yeah,
weekend, take a breath and maybe think about who should be invited to the calls on the structuring of our new company.
yeah, sure, thank you. I will send you an invitation with Google Meet, or if you
Yep.
prefer, okay, start with
Yeah,
Google
Google
Meet.
Meet is fine.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Not
perfect.
as good as Zoom, but my dog's
Yeah, yeah.
fighting now. Sammy, leave her alone. Stop. You're a little instigator. Stop it. Yeah, so that's good. And I will, if you send me, so in LinkedIn, send me a link
Mhm,
to, or link to the YouTube video,
mhm,
and a link to the stuff you want me to proofread for the ebook.
mhm.
And so that would be the two e-cards, and then I will read the stuff on the
Mhm.
Founders Institute.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And if I have trouble accessing that section, because they have me as a mentor, not a project partner at the time,
Mhm,
I'll let you know, so you can just like maybe, cut and paste it into a document for me.
mhm. Okay. 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 Perfect. Okay,
Sounds
Bobby.
good. I'm so excited.
Yes,
And I
I
do
agree.
have some, so that's another thing that I do is I register and maintain websites for folks. So I do have some names already. I don't think any of them really work for what we're doing. Um, so if you have ideas on names and you want to send me a list of this, I could see if I can get the websites for them.
I will, yeah, I will. I'd like to check the whole list because if we, yeah, there is the second choice. I don't remember if we want to have a different name of Nexus. We can also choose the second choice. I will send you a direct message on LinkedIn, and we
Yep.
will decide soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also if you want the website that I use to check is whois.com, and I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
And then what you do with whois.com is if say you like the name Nexus and you go and you can type in nexus.com and it'll tell you who has the domain.
Okay.
So if it's available, you can let me know
Mhm.
and I can get it right within 10 minutes. We can have that website.
Mhm.
Um,
Okay.
so that way you can check, like if you come up with a name you think is cool, put it in.
Mhm.
If it, it's taken, move on, different variations of the name, like
Mhm.
I have Ledger
Mhm.
Academy. I also have Ledger Consulting Group, Ledger
Okay.
CG, or no, consulting, yeah, Ledger CG. I have I have a whole mess of them, like Meta Good
Okay.
Times, Go NFTU. I have
Okay. Perfect.
Hyperledger Times. I have like all these things I thought were going to be
Okay.
great websites that never really came. But again, it's really easy for me because I have a server that registers them. And then anyone can, we can do whatever we want with the website. I have the Giving Chain. That's one of my websites. That's the
Mhm.
givingchain.org. Um,
Yeah,
so
but
whatever it is, keep trying until you find a name that's available. Because that's, I think, is one of the more important things that people overlook is having an easy website.
yes, yes, I agree. Yeah,
Um,
just the last question about giving chain. We I can where can I buy some token just to have something because I
Okay,
remember
well, that I
your
kind of had to pause that for a while because the XDC network is still
yeah.
working on that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to cfi.give, you should
Mm-hmm.
be able to, but I don't think they're up and running yet.
Okay, okay. So if
So
I
the
don't,
website the website is thegivingchain.org if you want to know about
mm-hmm.
what's going on with the Giving Chain, which right
Mm-hmm.
now is nothing because it's not funded. Um,
Okay, yeah.
but the CFI Give,
Mm-hmm.
SCIFI give.org,
Mm-hmm.
I think it is. That's where we're trying to get it registered as a charity for people to, because that's all like that's a 401 nonprofit that's already registered as a 401. So it's all set to accept donations so we can start running programs on the blockchain. But
Mm-hmm.
uh, they're getting their stuff together. They were talking about moving over to Polygon or XDC, and I really haven't
Mm-hmm.
talked to those folks in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I really do have to reach out to them. But thank you. Yeah, the Giving Chain is always going to be something that I'm going to keep working on till the day I die. Whether or not it gets running
Yeah.
properly, but with all these hurricanes and stuff, the need is even greater. So let's hope we can figure this out, how to accept donations and get
Yeah,
programs.
yeah. I will talk about that when we will meet because now I think next month I need surgery, so I can move from Italy. But in spring, I'm planning to visit New York, and I will talk about also I talk about giving change with my partner, my girlfriend, and she's very excited. And
Oh,
she
good.
yeah, because yeah, she has a long experience in foreign people who in extra European people who come to Italy, and they stay here, and some of them also she have contact with them, and so it's very she very interested in this kind of charity, and other.
Yeah, that's great. She should definitely look into CFI Give because what they're doing is incredible for charities. They're actually working with St. Jude's, which is a huge um, charity in the United States. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's for children pediatric cancer issues and children with,
Okay.
major medical needs. So they set up these St. Jude's hospitals in all these different cities. And the children who go don't have to pay a dime. Um,
Okay.
they put their parents up in hotels. I mean, it's a great organization. And that's also coming on CFI Give. And if they get that on there and the giving chain as well, that's going to be quite powerful.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you,
exciting
Bobby.
things. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I hope your surgery is okay. I hope it's nothing serious.
Yes, no, it just no, not serious. It's just my left shoulder because yeah, I'm cut surfing. I was a cut surfer, and I think I have a tendon with an issue of my tendon on my left shoulder, and I probably when I go to swimming pool, and so I want to resolve it now. I think
Yeah.
yeah, I can meet my doctor this month, and he will schedule the operation.
My sister just had shoulder surgery. She's
Oh.
a golfer. So hers
Hmm.
came out from swinging a golf club.
Yeah, so, yeah. When you use with sport, the shoulder, it's yeah, it's a problem. It's a
Yeah.
uh,
Eh, All
okay.
right. So I
Thank you.
will look for those links from you and I will get started on that stuff. And I will be on the call tonight. I don't know. Again, I'm not going to be mentoring the other ones, but I'll be there if there's any questions you need me to answer or anything that you need from me. And good luck.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And
By the way, you do very well presenting, especially in a second language. I'm very impressed with how you can handle yourself in a second language. That is incredible.
okay, okay. Thank you, Bobby, and see you
I mean,
later.
I can't even like that's if I have one regret in my life, it's that I am not bilingual. I don't know any couldn't even imagine learning a second language, and that's such a shame. Um, but
But
that would
because do you don't remember my English 1 year and a half ago? You don't remember?
I
It's
do. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
I'm
it's
so
very
impressed.
bad, very
I'm
bad.
so impressed. One day I'll be speaking Italian. I'll shock everybody.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, I'll talk to you tonight.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right,
Talk soon.
bye-bye.
Bye.